Yo, what is up guys? Shouts is back here. Now we're going to be doing our first manga haul video on the channel. If you guys been around the anime and manga community for a while, you probably heard of this series before called Berserk, especially with the main character. His name is Guts and he's one of the most popular swordsmen of all of anime. So before I get to this video, I want to give a shout out to Jim Mint Collectibles and his channel. I believe he sold me volumes 13 through 40, and yes guys, this series has 1 through 40 volumes right now, and I'm up to date. It was a long journey, but this is one of the best mangas that I ever read. And what's funny is that this series pretty much first came out in 1989, so I was born in 1990, so it came out before I was born, and the series still isn't over yet, which is pretty funny. You know, the author Kentaro Miura, he's pretty much known to take a lot of breaks, so the manga is still going on. We're finally getting some good answers right now, but yeah, there's 40 volumes right now for the regular series. And I'm a huge Berserk fan, so I had to get the deluxe volumes also, and these books are hella thick. Now with Berserk, I pretty much started watching it. You know, I watched the anime on Netflix. There's pretty much a 3-part movie to it that was really good. But what drew me close to the series was pretty much the 1997 anime, because, you know, I grew up in the 90s. You know, I like that old 90s feel when it comes to watching the anime. So the 1997 series was really good. The 2016 version, you know, I didn't really watch that one, but from looking at a couple of the videos, I don't think I'm gonna watch the 2016 version. But I watched the 1997 version, and something crazy happened in the anime pretty much now. I've seen cliffhangers in anime before, but what I've seen in this scene right here, you know, very tragic. So I had to know, you know, what happens next. So that's pretty much what got me to start reading the manga, and it's been a journey ever since. And pretty much every volume that I read, it just kept on getting better and better and better. If you're an anime only watcher and you want to get deep into the Berserk story, you know, I would highly recommend me personally to watch the 1997 anime. And then if you decide to read the manga after that, you know, I'll pretty much start all over and then just read it the rest from there, because the 1997 anime is good, but there's a lot of good details that the anime doesn't have that's in the manga. So the anime feel is nothing compared to the manga. Now, when it comes to the side of these manga volumes for the regular one, they all look the same. You know, you have the Berserk logo, you have the Dark Horse symbol, you have Kentaro Miura. The only difference is pretty much the number for each manga volume that you have. And with the deluxe, it's pretty much the same thing. You know, you have volumes 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 6. The Berserk symbol right there, looking more classy with Kentaro Miura. Now, if you guys wanted to start reading the manga for Berserk and you were stuck between getting the regular version and the deluxe version, it pretty much all comes down to personal preference. You know, if you want that old traditional feel to reading manga, I recommend getting the classic versions like these. You know, they're a lot cheaper. They're about 1/3 the price of the deluxe. So if you want that traditional feel for manga, I recommend the regular version. But the deluxe version, they call it deluxe for a reason, you know. Pretty much, this thing is up to 700 pages, and, you know, this is how the back looks. It has that cool matte black sort of feel to it. If you guys like a hardcover book, I'll definitely recommend getting the deluxe edition. And it's pretty cool because there's also a bookmark that comes within the book. And for the back here, once you take off the plastic, you know, they give you this little back thing with all the deluxe volumes, a picture of Guts, the main character, and Guts is badass, by the way. So yeah, this thing is up to 700 pages, and getting 1 deluxe volume of this is the same thing as getting 3 volumes of the regular version. So this deluxe volume right here equals 3 standard volumes. So one thing I didn't say about the deluxe version about the front cover is that this symbol right here is called the Brand of Sacrifice, and once you know what this thing means right here, there's a reason why this story here is a tragedy, you know. Really sad story right here, but I love this story. So if you guys, you know, if you guys appreciate the images on the volumes for the regular version, one cool thing about the deluxe is that you pretty much get those in the back. So pretty much you have the 3 volumes, volume 1, 2, and 3 at the back of the deluxe version right here. So that's pretty cool with the deluxe copy right here. Any sort of volume that you get, whether it be the regular version or the deluxe version, you know, it's gonna say parental advisory right here, because Berserk is hella gruesome, you know. There's some crazy stuff that goes on in this manga. So I also recommend this video is not suited for kids. So if you're a kid, you shouldn't be watching this video at all. If you guys are reading the traditional manga volumes, the pages pretty much has this yellow sort of tint to it. But if you're reading the traditional deluxe volume, it's pure white. And I kind of like how the deluxe volume feels more than the traditional, because you're pretty much reading these oversized pages and the images really pop out to you. So it's pretty much a win with either one you choose. You know, this is the more traditional feel. It feels like most of the other manga volumes that I read. But this right here, this pops out to me right here. And, you know, the deluxe volume really feels good when it comes to this aspect of reading. Man, reading all the volumes was a journey in itself, but I gotta say, it was well worth it. You meet some amazing characters on the way, whether they're on the good side or the bad side, you know, amazing characters, and the plot in itself, it just makes you formulate and come up with these own theories in your head, and the plot really makes you stimulate your mind, you know. It's an amazing story, and if you guys were to start reading it, it starts off a little slow, I would say, in my opinion. You know, if you guys get the first deluxe volume or the first 3 regular volumes, I believe that arc is called the Black Swordsman arc, and you pretty much see the main character at a really dark place in his life. It's pretty much when you get to the arc after that. I believe they call it the Golden Age arc. I think that's the most popular arc that mostly everyone loves, but that's pretty much deluxe volumes 2 through 5, I believe, or manga volumes 3 through 18. I think that's it. 3 through 18 or 3 through 15. It's one of those. But the Golden Age arc is where you really fall in love with the story and something crazy happens. Something crazy, like one of the craziest things that ever happened that I read or watched in all of manga and anime. So the story just keeps getting better and better, guys, and that was my manga haul video on Berserk, and I plan to do some unboxings on this series also. I can't wait for that, but the manga is just amazing, guys. If there was pretty much, I like doing my Demon Slayer reviews, but I think the Berserk manga is way better than it. So if you guys need a manga to read and you haven't tried out Berserk, I highly recommend it, guys. That was my manga haul video, and these books are beautiful. And peace.